How's it, guys? Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, and we'll look into the struggles of a beginner bassist. Anybody that starts from new, you're welcome to join the channel and see how I struggle, what works for me, what doesn't. I would say 90% of the time you do struggle, but you learn as you go along. And I just want to show you what I've received as a present from my daughter, and it's called a Sanchez bass guitar, and it's not a bad looking guitar for the price that you're paying for it. It's actually quite good. It's got a good steady neck, it's got some okay pickups, nice little bridge section, and yeah, the main thing is be careful when you have one of these. We'll just turn it around for you guys so you can have a look. And these you need to grease as soon as you get it. First thing, if you don't grease them, then they'll strip and they'll break. Then after that, two other things. You got your tone set up on this part and your volume set up on this part, and it works nice, it works alright. I haven't had any distortions. For a budgetary guitar, it's really good. It's not that the best, but it's alright to start with. For anybody that starts into it, don't get something too expensive. Get something which is mediocre priced. See if you like it. If you don't, we don't know if you want to play a bass guitar, a 6-string, but I always used to love bass, so I'll play bass. Anyways, other thing, on the threads itself, at the bottom end, as you run your fingers past that bottom end, and you'll see that there is quite a few sharp edges. Sandpaper, small file it off and sand it a little bit. On the top end, I have left it alone, but I think at some later stage I'll tackle it. As we go along in the series of this YouTube channel, we'll play with it, see how it works. If it breaks, we'll take it apart. I'll show you some tech tips, show you how to play some tabs. Yeah, there's quite a few things that we'll do in the series going forward. But I think for now, let's start and just have a look at see my basic setup. And then from the basic setup, well, anybody that is interested can have a look at it and see what they need to start with. And then from that point on, we'll see how to play it, how to use the metronome, what apps to use, what works for me. I'm not a bass teacher, wasn't supposed to be, but I'm not there to sell you anything. I'm just showing you my struggles, my life. But anyways, so you got it, and now first thing is you get it into tune. You have to tune your guitar first, and then get rid of these ridges. Man, they will dig into your fingers. It is really bloody sore. I've been there, I've done that. Grease these points. Grease all these tabs. And now give it a good clean, because you don't know where it's been. Alright, so after that, then what you do need is you need a strap. So we went and got a strap for it. Don't have to go for the nicest leather ones out there, but we've got one of these. It's called a snag, quite basic, and you can install it on these pins over here. A lot of you might know more about guitars than what I do, but hey boys, this is where we are, and I'm too old to learn all the crap, but we learn as we go along. There we go. So now you got your strap. When you hang your guitar around your body, make sure it doesn't go too high or too low. Let me just adjust the camera angle a little bit so you guys can see. Sorry. And we're back. There we go. So get a good seat in order to sit on, something comfortable. A nice playing position is where your hands, let me just turn this a little bit down. There we go. You guys can see, there we go. And you can a good place where you can sit and you can get your hands nice around the neck of the guitar and you can play it easily. There we go. Strap you do need. Don't play without a strap. It helps with posture, it helps with holding it, and you don't have to constantly keep on adjusting it because it's hanging. So you can take both your hands off, you'll sort. Now, then, next one that you need a cable. Or you can go cordless pickup, depending on what your budget is. I decided, well, basic setup, let's go for a basic setup. Alright, you got your board in at the bottom end, plug it in there, solidly secure, and then just want to put it back there. Let's bring this up and better. There we go. Now, after this, now you think, okay, now you got your guitar. Now you need an amp. And believe you me, when I tell you, amps, you get the cheapest crap out there. Gotta take a lot, you'll see. Bought one, and I tell you, it was the worst thing ever. I'll get my editor to put a nice little link for you on YouTube. First time I ever played it on live on TikTok, of all places. But yeah, you'll see what a crappy amp does. So, we went back, sold that one. But we've got this one. Sorry, it's gonna get into zoom now. Get yourself at least a decent amp where you can listen and see what you're playing. Listen to what you're playing. And at least you need something with that can give you a gain. You got your bass, you got your mids, you got your treble, your volume, and then headphones. I stay in a complex. It's difficult to put it loud here, but yeah, this is the basic setup. And at least this is a 30 watt amp. Get a 40 amp or higher, but at least make sure that the sub is at least 8 inches, 10 inches even better, or a 12 inches sub, something bigger, depending on what your budget is, what you want. This is a basic one, and it is also a bargain basement. As I said, this is a bargain basement setup, and we're testing it and we're reviewing it, and I'll let you know exactly what we get along with and what we don't get along with, and how to set it up, how difficult it is to set it up, all those type of things. But yeah, look, if you need to start somewhere, you start as well, might as well start a little bit cheaper. A lot of you would disagree, a lot of you would agree. It's up to you. I'm not there to teach you anything, just to show you what I've got. So this is the basic setup, and yeah, it plays fine. I'll show you in a moment. Okay, alright, so let's put it through its paces. Let's start with a nice slow song. As we are beginners, we always start slow somewhere, but this is a nice little start. Alright. Hopefully you guys can hear that. But yeah, it's a nice point to start. And yeah, well, it's the basic setup. Enjoy. And then we'll talk again later. Thanks guys, enjoy. Bye.